haunted hotel that they were using for content, but then it leads to a bit of confrontation and then eventually just a truly sour relationship between them. And there's a lot of big YouTubers involved here, and it all leads to this giant fucking black hole of main character syndrome. So they all get aggressive and they all start filming each other, so they're saying all their aggressive shit towards their camera about one another. It's a big mess. It's very goofy. The main two players here in this soap opera are
the
Brent
GOAT.
Rivera, a channel with 25 million subs, and I
My
guarantee
king.
you haven't heard of him if you're over the age.
Isn't he fucking, isn't this like, he's one of the Dobre brothers, right? Or something like that. Maybe he's not one of the, no, he's not a Dobre brother, but he does the same shit, right? No,
Age
he
of
was a
18,
Vine star.
Unless, of course, you're suffering from some psychological damage and actually enjoy watching an asshole
Babysitting 100 kids for 24 hours straight, saying yes to the most spoiled kid in America for 24 hours. How old is this fucking kid? Is he still a kid? I feel like he was a kid when he popped off, but like he's still doing kid content. How old is he? Bro, that is like, wait, hold on. Let me look at this fucking age here. Brent Rivera age. Okay, he's 25. He's still like kind of, but like, I mean, dude, you're making content for 11-year-olds as a 25-year-old. That's like you're in sus territory, okay? You're definitely in sus territory at that point. What's happening? He said, bro, just play Hogwarts Legacy. Not yet, okay? I might eventually. I'm not doing it now.
children, like actual kids, and for some reason make a lot of content specifically with 10 and 11-year-olds. His audience is very clearly like actual toddlers, like Goo Goo Gaga, Here Comes the Airplane with the Vegetables level children. And a couple days ago, this tough guy puffed out his chest and threw down with another big YouTuber named Tyler Oliveira. And man, what a disaster that was. Now, I don't want it to get twisted here, I'll be very clear. I have no problem with people who make content catering to children. It's extremely smart to target that demographic because of how lucrative it is.
Kids YouTube is literally just free money hacks. Nobody gives it up once they start. I mean, it's just like such a weird way to make money, I guess.
But there has to be some level of self-awareness when you do that. Like, have some shame. You're not a tough guy like Brent Rivera pretends to be. Brent Rivera got confronted in the real world, and I'm using that word loosely because it wasn't really confronting. He got trolled in real life and just for some reason acted far stronger and more badass than he is. Like, bro, you make videos eating gum off of a child's shoe. Like, why are you going to try and pretend to be like this fucking man's man when met with controversy?
Mr. Beast does it too, but like Mr. Beast doesn't do it in the same way. Like Mr. Beast does it in a way where it is literally like the broadest market possible, which also features children inside of that target market. You know what I mean? Whereas like this kind of content, I feel like is like directly tailored towards like little babies watching. You know what I mean? Mr. Beast just makes TV. Like he makes TV, but on YouTube. He makes family style. He makes family content, but on YouTube, and he doesn't act like a baby. He doesn't do some Goo Goo Gaga shit. You know what I mean? If anything, it's like he's definitely very much an adult in the videos. Like it's definitely for children too. It's like content that your child can consume and parents don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? Which is why he pops off super hard. But it's a family channel versus like content tailored specifically for babies. Like, oh, look at this Goo Goo Gaga. Like, I'm an adult and I'm gonna fucking get a bunch of babies and do content for the babies.
Or when met with conflict in the real world. So it ended up being a horrible look for him when Tyler Oliveira accidentally became part of a Brent Rivera video. I'll go ahead and show you the video that started all of this. Tyler Oliveira was doing a piece of content at a haunted hotel. Brent Rivera was doing one as well. And the two worlds accidentally crossed paths.
That's Brent Rivera calling security and then the cops on me after I asked him this.
Do you fake your videos?
No.
It all started when I was staying.
What the fuck? Do you fake your videos? No. This is the dumbest drama. Oh, what a refreshing thing to talk about. I love this. I love it. I know people will be like, I take myself very seriously, Hasan. How the fuck are you covering this shit? Dude, this is so good. After like an entire week of like calamities after an entire week of like covering some of the worst atrocities on the planet, whether it be fucking East Palestine, Ohio, whether it be obviously Turkey and Syria, just people suffering. This is exactly what I need. You know what I mean? I need this kind of dumb shit. Just like a bunch of fucking rich 25, 26-year-olds who make goo gaga ass videos who are going to behave like tough guys on camera. Oh,
At
I
the
love
Shining
it.
Hotel, came out of my room and randomly found these two girls in the hallway. What is happening?
This isn't important by any means, but it's always so weird to me why someone like Brent will claim they don't fake their videos.
I don't
Like,
yeah, I don't
even
get that.
children don't care, man. You can just be honest. You don't have to lie. Like, he hired these two women to pretend to be like the little girls from The Shining, and he tries to play it off as like legitimate, I guess, for some reason, which makes no fucking sense at all. This is just a nitpick. It doesn't compute with me. Like, why even bother lying about that? No one's being fooled, not even like an actual glue-eating 4-year-old. Like, there's no shot. You can just be honest. Plus, that kid's also probably not watching a Tyler Oliveira video in the first place anyway. Your secret's probably still going to be safe.
Please check that in the video where he's pranking.
Who?
You'll see.
Who are you people?
What do you mean?
What is your name?
Brent.
Brent? Brent? Last name? What is your name?
Dom.
Name?
Drew.
What are you guys filming?
Hotel video.
What is this? Who are you guys? Are you guys hired by the Brent Rivera group?
Wow. This guy, what an expose. This guy's killing it, dude. Once again, one of my favorite types of content because I just don't like either of the parties involved here. Like, one guy is making it seem like he's doing hard-hitting journalism, exposing the truth behind content creators making content. Like, everyone fucking knows, dog. What do you mean? This is literally like going up to a fucking Marvel studio production and being like, guys, I don't know if you know this, but trigger warning, this is going to be some hard-hitting journalism here. Wolverine doesn't actually have the capacity to truly heal himself. We found out that a lot of this stuff is green screened in. Well, in the case of Marvel, it's actually blue screen. Take a look. Wow, you really blew the lid off this case, dude. Holy shit. I can't believe fucking YouTubers are faking their stuff. I'm so angry.
Okay, anyways.
You can immediately see Tyler's being very opportunistic about all of this. They just happen to both be on the same floor, and they were filming this video, and Tyler walked out legitimately right in it, like a pedestrian about to get hit by a fucking car in a crosswalk. But instead of a car in this situation, it's cringe. He's getting absolutely...
I'm placing this like right next to Panama Papers. You know what I mean? Remember that journalist that got assassinated in Malta? Look alive, buddy, because they're coming after you in a similar vein. If you keep cracking the fucking case like this, who knows, you know? Don't start your fucking car tomorrow, okay, Mr. One Punch Man Avatar? I don't know what the fuck
blasted
his
by
name
cringe
is.
beams from all directions, and he tries to make the most out of the situation. So he...
Saying Santa is not... Next thing he's going to tell me is Santa is not real. Please don't spread harmful lies in the chat. Santa is very much real. Yes. Saying that Santa is not real is anti-Turkish propaganda, for the record. Santa is a real man. He does live in Turkey. He's a Turkish man. And claiming that he's not real, St. Nicholas is not real, basically implies that you're saying that Turkish people cannot be charitable and good and kind and spread joy around the world. That's right. Santa is real. Please stop being a Santa denier. That's weird and gross.
He takes advantage of this by directly going to Brent Rivera and his team and busting their balls about the whole thing, which leads to everyone's ham getting steamed. Everyone gets very upset. Tyler's like, oh, what's your name? Brent Rivera. Did he hire you guys? Is this all fake? Is this all a sham, a ruse, a scam? And, you know, I can understand that being a bit of a nuisance from Brent Rivera's perspective. Like, damn, this guy's just coming over here, like, all up in our shit and just, like, interrogating us when we're just trying to film this piece of kids' content. Like, it can absolutely be a headache, but the way Brent handles it is atrocious. He starts, like, shaming him for using an iPhone, shaming their equipment. At one point, someone on his team belittles his subscriber number. Like, he couldn't have looked worse in this situation if he tried.
So aware that I was in the middle of a fake YouTube prank, I wanted to see if Brent would admit it, because we all know his videos are fake and he steals everyone's ideas.
Yeah, but like you're just describing YouTube. Like, this is a thing that I don't understand. Like, is there any ethics on YouTube content creation? Like, is there actually like a movement where they're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you stole this. Because like, I'm pretty sure that guy probably stole it from someone else too. You know what I mean? Like,
and he steals everyone's ideas.
I survived a $1 versus 100,000. Dude, okay. I need to explain something to you guys, okay? Everyone is stealing from Mr. Beast. That's it. Like, that guy who's friends with Mr. Beast, who I met, is actually a pretty nice dude. The guy who was like the main host of the fucking streamies, he was friends with Mr. Beast, and now he does Mr. Beast content himself, okay? Like, this is all derivative. Art is already derivative, okay? But, like, that's it. Everyone is doing the same shit. I mean, Twitch does it too. We have metas. We have React metas. We have hot tub metas. It's just content creation is cyclical. And on the internet especially, there's a lot of fucking repetitive, derivative content creation. It's just it's the same old churn over and over again. At the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. I'm going to keep repeating it at the top of every hour. You know what I mean? Here's the 3-minute ad break now.
I have a question for you guys. Do you guys hire these people?
We don't know who those people is.
And unsurprisingly, they made a cameo in Brent's newest video. It's almost
I'd be so fucking annoyed, by the way. People being salty about React content has gotten to the lamestream media. I'd be so fucking annoyed if someone did actually come into my YouTube, you know, into my like YouTube skit, whatever the fuck, prank that I'm filming, and was like literally doing this, because like this is relatively harmless. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if we're talking Joey Salads, who's like, you know, bringing a Trump car into the hood type fucking shit, where he's like churning Project Veritas style propaganda, like racial agitprop. That's one thing, right? Like, yeah, belittle them, make fun of them, destroy their fucking arguments that they're trying to craft. But there is no like underlying political ideology behind this. You know what I mean? Like, this is just like, oh, we went to a haunted hotel and it was scary. Yes, Joey Salads did piss in his own mouth. He's a fucking freak loser. Anyway.
almost like they know each other.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you fake your videos?
No. Do you fake your videos?
No.
There's a big who gives a fuck moment.
Also, like, dog, you're faking your fucking videos. Like, you're at the same fake haunted hotel. It's obviously such a clearly popular destination that like 2 fucking YouTubers are there at the same goddamn time.
As Tyler even mentions, everyone knows he fakes his videos, steals ideas, steals thumbnails. Like, everyone knows that. So why do you need to get him to admit it? It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly.
It's not exactly like a great video either. He's just doing this to instigate a conflict, obviously. And Brent Rivera just keeps escalating it. So they both play into each other here. Like fucking piranhas, and they're sniffing clout in the water. Brent Rivera, though, however, is a very fucking dumb piranha, and it all backfires on him.
Alright, okay. Have fun, guys.
I don't know what's going on here. Oh god, Brent Rivera's right there.
Hey, go have fun with your 100 subscribers, man.
We get that louder.
You don't have a directional mic on that camera?
I don't know how people haven't realized that insulting someone's subscriber number, financial well-being, and all of that is just an instant L. Like, somehow people will still say some shit like that guy who said, have fun with your 100 subscribers, bud, with their whole chest. Like, they'll just let that shit rip, not knowing or being completely oblivious to how awful that makes you.
Honestly, sometimes you gotta pop off. If it's another YouTuber, pop off, King. They're both cringe, okay? You're both cringe. It's like, you're pathetic. I'm pathetic. You're pathetic. We're both pathetic together. You know what I mean? But at least I'm pathetic, but also making, you know, more success out of generating more value out of like my pathetic activities. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to be a petty bitch, dude. I'm telling you. I know. This reminds me of the TikTok guy who harassed you in New York. Yeah, I mean, that was like, I think I managed through that situation well. Like, that guy was just trying to flex his like clout or whatever. And that was fine. That person wasn't like openly antagonistic towards me. He was just like trying to say like, I'm actually a big deal. You know what I mean? Which I think is a little bit different. This person is like openly trying to be antagonistic by behaving this way. This is how I know you aren't a YouTuber. Every YouTuber knows the golden rules. Never copy strike another creator. That's true. I do know that. Never fake a video. Never openly steal a video. Are you kidding me? Every YouTuber fakes their videos. Every single YouTuber fakes their videos. There's components of their fucking videos that are not real. They shoot it after the fact. That's the higher you elevate your content creation to, the more you're gonna have to like do reshoots and stuff. It's just that's everyone. And if you think that like vloggers or if you think that like YouTubers don't do that, every single one of them, you're out of your fucking mind. Never openly steal a video idea is also a silly one. Any top content creator who's being honest with you, okay? Any top content creator who's being honest with you will openly tell you the best thing to do is ride a meta until you kill it and then move on to the next one, okay? That's just the way it is. And if someone else is creating that meta, that's awesome. Great. Good creators borrow, great creators steal. Yeah. Yeah. You're crazy. You're actually out of your mind if you think that that's not the case. YouTube, it's not the news. We do funny videos. The jokes are real, but the real comedy is not realish. Ludwig stealing content. Sapporo in the winter is glorious. How come I went to the same spot where your picture is prettier? Yeah, see? There you go. He's a thief. Top of the hour, boss, you forgot? No, I didn't. Did I actually forget to run it? No, I definitely didn't, right? No, I ran it. I like the concept of two girls wearing the same exact outfit at the same exact time, like the shrinking somehow isn't faked. Lol. Yeah, nobody credits. No, it's not even a thing. And it's not the expectation either. I love the wannabe YouTuber Andy's in the chat pretending they're in with the big creators. Yeah, like, I mean, I think people often forget that, like, I am a relatively sizable content creator in this space. You know what I mean? One of the top dogs on Twitch for sure, but, like, also, you know, a pretty solid fucking, pretty solid YouTube presence as well. You know, I know what I'm talking about. I don't know why people never want to fucking, you know, I don't know why people regularly do this shit. And act like, I mean, I'm not even flexing. What? YouTube, it's not the news. We do funny videos. Wait, that happened to me by another streamer. Hasan, you used some of my stuff I said. I don't think it's stealing when you did it. I feel it was a compliment. You are edgy. I don't know what you mean by that, but. Oh my God, Sean made a new video. What the fuck? 38 minutes long. I can't do that. 38 minutes is too long. Are you watching the Super Bowl? Maybe. Possibly. Have you ever faked content? Wink, wink. I don't make original stuff for the most part. All my original content is just commentary. So I don't really have to do that. And I don't really do that at all. But if I was making long-form content, if I was making skits and shit, of course I would fake it. What do you mean? It's so stupid. Absolutely. Yeah, I definitely would. Why wouldn't I? Like, it's normal. That's how content creation is made.
You lose the second you go there. You look like an insufferable...
Like, here, I'll give you guys, for example, I don't personally care about this. A lot of my wonderful friends do react stuff. They're essayists or they're commentators, right? Including Charlie, right? And then the leftist and leftist adjacent like reactors like Danny Gonzalez and everyone else. They're not reacting to the content in real time and popping off with jokes. They do multiple takes. That's technically fake, right? But who cares? They don't, you think for example, like when Cody Co reacts to MILF Manor, he's not doing a one take. That's not a one take Jake moment. They literally, he finds the funniest moments, he scripts out his reactions, and that's how they shoot it. They have a script usually. And that, I guess, technically is fake or whatever, but like it's not. You know what I mean? That's Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, Curtis Connor. That's why but that's good. They're putting a lot of effort into making sure that they're entertaining, right? On the other hand, on the other side of it, I would love to have enough time to be able to do that, but I don't have enough time in the day because I stream. So I just pump it, in real time. But that doesn't make it better. That doesn't make it better at all. As a matter of fact, that's why their reacts pop off. Do you see what I'm saying? Linus Tech Tips would literally just on XQ's channel shooting a video, and even in that, while live, he did retakes. Yeah, of course. Retakes are super common. Remember when Mogul Mail used to do one takes before he turned right wing? Yeah, exactly. Like Mogul Mail, he doesn't do one take Jakes. He's lying to you.
Douchebag, asshole, like just a fucking pure colonostomy bag of a person. Like, it's outrageous that people still do it. Like, shaming him for using an iPhone, insulting his mics, which they also bring up, is everything. Is so weird. Now, I want to make it clear, Tyler's not even following them around. He's on a tour. He's on his way to the tour, and Brent Rivera's crew just snipes him on the way by and hits him with, like, drive-by kindergarten insults.
Hey, we're filming our thing. You film yours. Okay?
Yeah,
Let's not be.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Let's not be disrespectful. Okay.
Well, you guys shit talking the iPhone,
I don't
though.
appreciate the disrespect.
What disrespect? I literally walked out of my hotel room and nearly had a heart attack.
Why did you?
Bro, why don't you kiss your sister more is like the counter in that situation. You know what I mean? Why don't you make more like sister kissing content, Brent, and then move on? It's just walk away, drop the mic. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all you got to say in that situation.
Walk up to us, like enter our space.
I paid $400 a night for the hotel. What do you mean?
Yeah, but if we were normal guests, that would.
Whoa. Okay.
Brent Rivera's henchmen sidekicks are already being
This is pretty funny because like the other guy is also an asshole, right? Like the other guy's like, "Oh, you're faking this content. I caught you." Like he's an asshole, right? Everybody knows. Everybody knows he's faking the content. Why are you fucking being annoying? Okay? But somehow the other larger content creators are so fucking objectively, painfully, abnormally gross that like they somehow end up making the other guy look a little bit better in the drama, even though they're just like both awful. You know what I mean?
being disrespectful to Tyler, as
Awesome.
Brent Rivera has also already been, and yet he still tries to be like the moral authority here. The girl does make a good point, like, hey, you did come up in our shit, but then she immediately follows it up with, if we were normal guests. So putting themselves on a higher pedestal than normal people. How can people not
Yeah, you
recognize
can't say that.
that you are
Like the smart thing to say in that situation was, we're filming something. Like, why are you coming up to us? That's it. Like, we're not just chilling. Like, we're filming something. We're here for a job. That's your job. Saying that like we're above, even implying that you're above normal guests, like offers a level of entitlement that automatically makes you look bad.
an asshole for saying shit like that. You're a narcissist. Like, oh, if we were normal guests, this behavior would be acceptable for the plebeians, which we are not. Look at the subscriber count that we have.
Normal guess. You think you're elevated beyond an average human being? You've ascended the human.
Did you already cover the East Palestine, Ohio train derailment? No. And I never will cover it. I famously have refused to cover it, and I will continue to not cover it.
Wait, what are you? Wait, who are you?
You're harassing our tours.
No.
You need to back up right now. Come on, dude. Get moving. Have fun, guys.
We're not harassing. I want to say hi to my favorite YouTuber, Brent Rivera. Totally doesn't fake his videos, and it's totally awesome.
Hi. Why are you having trouble speaking?
I'm nervous in front of my idols. What do you mean?
Get out of here.
You call us civilians, dog, you can't talk. Brother, when I call you a Norman or a civilian, that's actually in a positive manner. I'm saying that I'm abnormal and bad. Do you understand? When I say like, oh, civilians or Normans don't understand this particular thing, I mean like I have a level of fucking brain rot that is unmanageable, that makes me abnormal and bad. I'm placing you above me when I say a civilian or a Norman. That is a compliment, which many of you are not, okay? Let's be real, because you're also on here, eating this dog shit every fucking day.
Alright, yeah, kick him out, bro.
Isn't that so inspiring? Brent Rivera is starting to chirp up a little bit now that security's there to make sure Tyler can't get close enough to Brent. So then he starts insulting him for fumbling words, I guess.
By the way, actually, you know what's funny? You know what's funny about this? I just realized the only it's so true. The fact that you're mad at like being considered a Norman or a civilian, okay? The fact that you think being a civilian is bad, being a Norman is bad, is literally indicative of how fucking brain rotted you are. Because as T-Dog points out, that's only an insult on this website and that message board site. Literally. It's like, what? How dare you say I'm normal and adjusted to society? What? You fucking piece of shit. No, I'm a freak. I'm literally a freak. Don't even get me started.
I didn't notice him fumble any words. Weird thing to try and stand on, but whatever, I guess.
Anyways, great tour. We're back. Apparently, is it true you kissed your sister, Brent? You're gonna get
he's doing
that powerful?
sister kissing.
Yes, he'll let us stay. That was nice.
So I start walking to my room, grateful for Brent's mercy.
Brent, is that you?
It was him. They were all staring at us and filming us on, guess what, an iPhone.
Brent, are you recording us? Did you guys film your video?
The pettiness just keeps going and going.
I mean, you called us NPCs, man. Same thing. What? No. No, when I say someone is a civilian or a Norman, it doesn't mean you're bro. Okay, I get it, bro. Yes, you're brain broken. Okay, I got it. You already proved to me that you're like a psychotic freak. Okay, I promise I believe you. Holy shit, dude. I just spent the past 5 minutes describing that's not what that means. And this motherfucker is still like, nah, dude, you said I was an NPC, dude. Fuck you. No, dude. Being fucking mentally ill does not mean that your life is more colorful and more vibrant and you're somehow better and unique, okay? Jesus Christ. Having brain rot by being terminally online does not make you like a cool or unique person, okay? So stupid.
Going and going. It's all so fucking...
It's additionally funny because like, how much do I yell? How much do I yell at people to be normal? Like one of the tenets, one of the pillars of the Hasanabi doctrine is be fucking normal. Just be normal. It will eradicate like 90% of the issues that you have in your day-to-day activities. Terminally online is not a mental illness, but I get your point. I mean, it might as well be.
Meaningless. The kiss your sister comment, obviously, of course, now just taking jabs at Brent because everything's bubbled over like a bad stew. And Brent and his crew are now recording him and saying he's lame and shit for their own TikToks or whatever. God, it's so goofy.
Did you guys finish your video?
No.
Oh, we're not gonna be able to finish it then.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, they're gonna come and get you guys. They're gonna kick you out.
What do you mean? We paid $375, Brent.
I'm sorry.
I'm not as rich as you, Brent.
This is the third time harassing us. Don't harass.
Whoa. You recorded me.
I'm recording you because you guys are coming up to.
Oh, okay.
This is awesome. It's just, both of these people are just awful. It's great. I love this.
Whoa, we walked in. We're on the same floor.
It's super possible a lot of shit's edited out of Tyler's video, but everything that's here is them just literally having crossed paths and then both parties insulting each other. Like, it doesn't seem like Tyler goes out of his way, especially here in the hallway. They opened the door twice as Tyler was going to the room. That's entirely Brent Rivera and his crew playing fucking peekaboo like it's a goddamn episode of Scooby-Doo with the door opening and closing and then filming him. Now, maybe Tyler did go out of his way a couple times elsewhere that's not in the video. I guess it's possible. But it's also not like he was doing a ton of harassing of them that I've seen here, aside from the initial confrontation, which Tyler obviously leaned into and walked up to them in order to fucking troll them right to their face. Like that one, Tyler did start for sure, but Brent and his crew were the ones that continued it, at least from everything that's present here. Of course, it is possible that there's a lot we don't see, but there's not like a hero in this story either. Both parties don't look good, but Brent Rivera and his team look significantly worse.
Cooperative and compliant with us, and I appreciate you being reasonable about it.
For sure. My apologies. Sorry, guys.
All right.
This is such a funny thing. Just like cops were called onto the scene. Cops were called onto the scene of a haunted hotel because two YouTubers got into a spat. Now that's a good use of tax dollars right there. That's I love that. I'm a fan of that. This is good.
It ends as you'd expect. Brent does get them kicked out. The cops do show up, and I'm sure Brent finished that video and it sucks. I guarantee that shit is trash. But that's the conclusion here. Just some petty YouTuber beef that I thought was just at least silly enough to talk.
I hunted ghosts inside this house. Cops called. Yeah,